Good morning, this is Sulai.Medcom from Think Smart, where every single Saturday we share topics on how to live a happier, healthier, or a smarter life. Hey, for my 20th episode, I'm giving a $20 Amazon gift card for one amazing fan. Here's the thing, I want you to drop a comment below and tell me what's your most or least liked video on my channel and why. The only thing that I ask is not to use foul language, but express yourself as much as you want. Tell me what you like. This is an invitation for me to get to know you better, so I can tailor these videos to your needs. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you why people get overwhelmed and some ways that you can get rid of that. This is actually really helpful for even people with general anxiety or panic attacks. So without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, what does overwhelmed mean? You see, your brain becomes overwhelmed when you think of more than one thing at one time. Your brain, or my brain, anyone's brain, is not able to fully focus on more than one thing. And so one thing that can help you get rid of that feeling is by forcing yourself to only focus on one thought or one task and to follow through until you're completely done with it. So every time you start thinking of more than one thing, I gotta get the laundry, I gotta do my homework, I gotta call my parents, I gotta yada 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 yada, stop. Take one task and finish that, and then move on to the next thing. This way, it helps you not become crazy overwhelmed. Alright, so one thing why people also get overwhelmed is because of deadlines. You see, when a deadline is coming up and you have that test or you have that project that you need to submit, your blood pressure starts to raise and you start freaking out. I've been there. I know how that feels like. One thing that can really help you change how you look at deadlines is by changing your perception. For me, I look at the deadline as a lifeline. That's a date for me to get rid of my project. So the sooner I get to them and the sooner I get things done, the more I can have a free time. So it really helps if you think of your deadlines as a lifeline, as a chance of getting all of the things done. So another thing that can really help you deal with deadlines is to focus on what you can control and not on what you cannot control. And so if you have this 3 or 4 hours left to finish that project, ask yourself, what is the best thing I can do at this time? Alright, if it's getting it done, if it's calling someone, if it's getting help, then do what it takes. Don't blame yourself on what has gone, because that's not the time to blame yourself. That's just the time to get things done. So really focus on what you can control and not on what you cannot control. This really allows you to stay on target and deal with deadlines. Also, I have made a video in the past about time management, and I do discuss ways of getting things done so you don't get overwhelmed when it's time for the deadline. Alright, so another reason why people get overwhelmed is because they set unrealistic expectations. Here's the thing, if you have a to-do list and you know that you can get only 3 or 4 things done, don't write 10 things down. That's just gonna sabotage you. Slow it down, spread your tasks out. This way you don't feel too much stress in your mind. So for me, if I know that the next day I can only get 3 things done, I'm only gonna stick to 3 things. I'm gonna write them down and I'm gonna focus on getting only these 3 things done. Remember, quality over quantity. We all know that, but we always need a small reminder every now and then. You know, another reason, and this is really important, why people become overwhelmed is because they're not really taking care of their bodies. They're not taking care of their diet, they're not taking care of exercising, and all of these small things add up as a negative energy in your body. You see, your body is really good at dealing with waste products. However, you and I have to be also really good about dealing with wasteful energy, negative energy. And so a lot of this negative energy, if it stays loaded in the system, it can cause you to become overwhelmed. And so a great way to really release the stress is to take care of your diet. Don't eat too much in the morning and don't eat too much at night. You see, 80% of your mood depends on what you eat. So be careful of what you eat. And I'm gonna post another video sometime soon about what kind of foods that you want to eat in the morning or lunchtime or dinner, what kind of things to avoid, and some of the brain healthy foods that can really give you a lot of energy. Alright, another thing that you can also do is exercise. Even if it's just a 20 or 30-minute walk every now and then can be really helpful. You see, when you exercise, you're increasing the amount of blood that goes into the brain. And so that alone can activate 8 different regions of the brain, some of which control your mood, your attention span, your focus, and even the amount of energy that you have. And so exercising is a really good method to help you with not being overwhelmed. Alright, thank you so much again for watching this video, and please drop a comment below telling me what's your most liked video or what's your least liked video and why. I'm gonna pick one lucky subscriber and I'm gonna send a $20 Amazon gift card on my 20th episode for all of your support. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week with a new one. Salam. Stay blessed.